Hello and welcome to Nelly's Nerd Cave. If I haven't met you before, a very big welcome to the channel. Today we're going to look at the new channel camera, and here it is, the ZV-E10. This is a vlogging camera, and today we're just going to unbox this and then take a look at what it is and what we've got with it. So I bought the Sony ZV-E10 and I'm really excited to unbox this, and it's finally here and I can hold it in my hands, which is really nice. This is the first of many upgrades to the equipment I currently use as a YouTuber. Firstly, as you already know, I'm no expert. I'm kind of an idiot really, but don't worry, I'll do my best. So to start off, we're going to look at this. We're going to open the box, and it comes really with this wonderful outer packaging, and once we remove that we get to the main inside, and let's see what we've got. So to start off, when we open the box, see what's inside, we've got all the instructions, we've got all the warranty information and any sign up things that Sony want us to see. And all these bits and bobs are just there for us to look at a bit later on. Hopefully we won't need things like the warranty a bit later on. So under the flap here, what have we got? We should have a USB charger. Yep, we have a USB charger. Basically it's a plug on one end, USB on the other. We should have the battery. Yep, we have the battery. And this is the MPFW50 for those people who want it, and this will go into the camera a little later. We have our power cord for our charging unit. What's in this little package here? So this is the little wind muff for the internal microphone, and you'll see that in a moment, but that's actually fits on the top of the camera. We have our camera strap and another power cord, but you're supposed to put this thing around your neck, but my camera is going to be on a tripod for most of its life, basically because all we're doing is videos and technology. And then we have the main event here, and here we have the main camera, and here is the ZV-E10, but before we have a bit more of a look at this, let us have a look at the box. Right. And a USB-C cable for charging. So now we've got everything out of the box, let's have a quick look at the camera itself. So it is the full camera kit, and with this we have the camera kit, we have the full camera here, and it comes with the hand grip and the kit lens. The kit lens is a 16 to 50mm lens, so it should be able to get some quite wide shots really. I do want to upgrade this lens, and because it's a fully mirrorless camera, you can actually depress the button here next to the lens and the lens should then come off, which it does, which I won't take off and leave the dust that's in my room all over the place. But I do want to upgrade this just so that you've got a better f-stop, because this one at the moment goes down to 3 and I'd like to go down to 1.8 so that I've got that better bokeh, the background blur that you generally have on a lot of these videos and cameras. So why did I choose the Sony ZV-E10? Well, first of all, I did have a few requirements that I was looking for in a camera. This is quite a large investment for me, and what I want is for this particular camera to last quite a while. And as I do, being somebody who's autistic, I kind of researched the heck out of something, and I decided that this camera, after all the research, would be the best equipment that I could get to start with for the money. It's a 4K camera, it's got a full sensor, it's got all sorts of things that's great about it, tons and tons and tons of menu options, but I am not going through the menu options. There are plenty of videos out there about how to set these things up, what all the menu options are, etc. But for me, what I wanted more than anything is I wanted something that I could utilize good audio with. Audio for me is super important, and I really wanted to level up the audio for my YouTube channel. And it was really important that the camera that I chose had the ability to connect the external microphones that I have, which hopefully some of you may already know that in a previous video I covered the Anchorwork M650. This is a wireless lapel microphone, and I've purchased that to use for the channel. And this actually came with, where did I put it? This little wire here, so that I can plug it directly into the camera. Now the camera has these little doors at the side, and this one is your USB charging cable, and then you have a HDMI out. But under this one you literally have a full 3.5 inch, it says. See, I told you I wasn't an expert, I was an idiot. 3.5 millimeter jack socket where I can then plug in my microphones. At the top here, I can actually put my wireless microphone, so I can put the receiver on the top there. So when I get my Anchorworks receiver, I can literally pop that on the top in the hot shoe. Keeps it nice and safe. I can then plug in my microphone, and there we go, I'm ready for wireless audio. And this was really important for me to be able to get right, so that then I can get all the sound in post-production. Things were automatically synced up, and with the Anchorworks I also have a backup copy of all audio on separate files on each individual wireless microphone. Now with this, as you saw earlier in the unboxing, you also get a wind muff, and this wind muff just literally sits inside the hot shoe there, covers the microphone and prevents the wind noise. So really useful to have. The camera has the standard Sony battery compartment where we can plug in the battery. Again, as I said earlier, the FW50, we can pop that in there. I also have a memory card, which again has kindly disappeared and vanished from thin air, and it's not in the camera, so that's really useful. I'll pop it in later. Now with this, it's really useful because, like I said, underneath the bigger flap you actually have the USB-C connector. Now the power adapter is great because you can charge it over USB-C, and you can actually use the camera while it's plugged into the USB. I have read and heard a few things that say that this isn't the cleanest of power, it's quite noisy, so you shouldn't use this while recording, which I'm not going to. I'm going to use an external power bank, and I've got on order a dummy battery. For this, I was worried that I would break it, and with this camera, it's a 4K sensor, so I didn't want to damage the camera in any way, shape or form. So I bought a camera gauge, and this is the left photo camera gauge specifically for the ZV-E10. It's got loads and loads of mounting points for all the little stupid bits that I'm going to put on. And then we can fit that in, and we've got our wonderful mount and our cage for that, so that it basically protects the camera from bumps or bangs and things like that. The good thing about this particular camera cage that I bought is that it has an Arca Swiss plate on the bottom, and my tripod has an Arca Swiss mount, so it's going to be very easy just to attach and detach from the tripod itself. So again, this particular camera I bought because the image needs to be very, very clear, and when I'm doing videos like this, which is a talking head, I have the option to be able to, and now I've got the camera cage in place, I also bought a top handle as well. So this is a small rig top handle, and it's an ARRI type, so this will fit on the top here, so then I get a better grip of this camera. Also gives me some extra mounting points with cold shoes for other things, and eventually I am going to get an external monitor so that then I can monitor the footage as it's being produced. One of the other things that I purchased was also a tripod, vlogging tripod that comes with an integrated remote. So this remote actually comes out, so this is going to be really handy for me for if I do mobile vlogs or anything like that. But not just that, but with the position of the camera when I set this up, it's going to be quite far away, so being able to just press a little button on the front and be able to make the camera record, or use the zoom function or the focus function, just makes so much sense to me. So this is a tripod and a remote control as well. These are quite cheap on Amazon. I think this one was £50, and it seems really quite robust. I'm going to play about with that a bit later on. And lastly, I bought a dummy battery, and this is just so that I can then have longer recording times. And all I do is, in the battery compartment, I flip out the battery, and then I pop the dummy battery in the bottom. I pull the little rubber grommet up so that then I can maneuver this around, and we just have a wire sticking out the bottom. This wire then goes to the power adapter, and that plugs into the wall. So there you have it. This is going to be my new rig, and this will grow as I get better at what I'm doing and as I get more equipment. Each piece of equipment, as I purchase things, will get a slight unbox and review depending on if I need it. I haven't got the proper lighting yet, so that's yet to come. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did enjoy my video, please make sure you ring the bell below, then you can get all the updates and the notifications of when I've posted a video. So thank you for joining me in my nerd cave, and hope to see you again next time.